Welcome back to the next episode of Celeste, where I will probably once again fail to finish. I'd really like to finish this episode, but you know, no matter how much I would like to finish this episode, it is ultimately governed by my level of skill, which may or may not be up to the task. If you ask me, it's looking like the answer is not up to the task. But hey, maybe that'll change. I almost did really well there. Okay, made it through that room. That is one more room on, and what is that wonkiness over there? How am I supposed to... I don't have anywhere to land. And I have to expend my dash just to get over there. Okay, I see in general how I'm supposed to get through. Okay, gotta wait just a second. I forgot to hold on to the last wall, because for some reason, for a second, my mind, I had a brain fart and I thought I had a dash for some reason. Like, I respect everything that the human mind is doing at any given time, but it would be really nice if I didn't randomly forget about things about what I was doing. Like, this is my actual activity right now. What's my brain doing in the background that I forgot I didn't have a dash? Or that I walked off the edge multiple times? At least during those I had the excuse that I was talking. Like, it's not an amazing excuse, but it's something at least. I forgot that block fell. I 100% forgot that block fell. And I just realized I didn't talk at all for that entire attempt. So here we are with me remembering to talk. And hopefully things continue to go well. Yeah, you can see how well this episode's going to go. It's going amazing. And I'm not gonna let anyone tell me otherwise, even me. Remember when I did the second half of this on pretty much my first try, aside from forgetting that I didn't have a dash? Yeah, me too. I remember it too. It was a great time. Yeah, I definitely knew that my jumps would line up like that. That was 100% on purpose, and no one can prove otherwise. Except for maybe me when I, like, clearly can't replicate the feat. Oh, I have to keep that dash. I looked ahead and was like, oh wait, I need that over there. I can't just blow it there. Anyway, so let's see, something to talk about. Honestly, like, legitimately thinking of topics is the hardest part about doing this. Because I can't just talk about whatever nonsense happens to pop into my head. Although that is, I guess, its own entertainment, because you get to see whatever nonsense would just pop into my head. But other than that, I have to think of topics. That almost went really well. And then it just kind of did. Which is a good analog for a lot of things in life. A lot of things will seem like a really good idea, and will go really well at first, and then fall apart. Life lesson for anyone who hasn't already learned it the hard way. Which is probably most people, so, you know, not exactly a huge demographic to learn that lesson. It's usually one that people learn pretty early in life. You know, I'm not exactly all that old, so, like, I'm not super young, but I'm also not all that old. No, I was so close. At least I'm getting better at going fast. So there's that. Yeah, I don't have any words for what happened there. Or there. Anyway, so something to talk about so that way everyone doesn't stop watching the video at this point. Though most of you have statistically, most of you have probably left by now, at least according to my current analytics. Aside from the people who are subscribed to me, who I know are actually making sure to watch all of every video. They're the only ones who are probably still listening, so, you know, shout out to you guys, you know who you are. Hey, made it through the room. Okay, okay, what is that motion? Evil washing motion, I guess. This'll be interesting. I have to figure out how I'm supposed to... I guess with a dash? Okay, there we go. Well, that was a dumb way to die. Okay, made it through. All is well. I get to go on to the next area. Okay, since I was talking about, I think, sushi last time, let's talk about other good food. Does anyone want to hear me talk about food? I don't know. I like to cook, so I think food's fun to talk about. Then again, I like most things that are considered art, and most things that are creative I like to do, though I'm not always good at them. Like, I'm pretty bad at visual art. I'm not quite like stereotypical computer scientist bad, but I'm not good at it, which is why you probably won't ever see much visual editing on this channel at all unless someone else does it. It's also why, at least at the time of this recording, I don't have any, profile picture or anything, because, I want to make something that's representative of, that I can brand as Marindred, but, I don't have anything. and I can't draw it myself, so, you know, that's just how life be right now. That's where I'm at. I'm practicing drawing, but, like, it's hard. Like, it's definitely not something I'm very good at. I'm definitely not naturally talented at it, it feels weird to me, because I'm pretty naturally talented at most creative things. Like, I'm good at writing, I'm good at, music, like all that stuff. I'm actually hoping that by the time this goes live, or soon after, I'll have, end card music, and that music will be my music, like, I will have written whatever it is. I haven't decided on which of the music pieces I'm writing to make the end card. But whatever it is, if the end card is music, yeah, I will have been the one to write that. That's not just a random track. That is a track that I personally will have written. Maybe one day I'll release an album through here if people are interested, and if I have enough songs, because as you may have been able to tell from listening, I have a ton of different hobbies, including this. Like, the rate at which I produce songs is glacial. You know, like almost a solid 2 years ago now, I had the idea of producing what if I ever finish it, will definitely be an album. Which is, my friends and I have a D&D group called Planum Eternus, so I had this idea that I would make music for Planum Eternus, because, you know, I play a bard in it, and it would be like everyone's theme songs, and then I would make a song that incorporates all those themes into one, and as you may have guessed from just hearing that, making 8 different themes that all sound good when you do a mashup of them, and sound right, like they go together, like the original song was all 8 pieces, is really hard. Like, it's a huge project, and I'm nowhere near complete. So it's just, you know, like, it's something really cool that I want to do, because I really like all of our D&D characters and that current D&D world that we made, and, like, it's been a lot of fun writing that piece of music, but, like, that piece of music is, I'll be lucky if I finish it, in my lifetime, you know? Like, it's hard, and I don't come out with music very often, but I do have some stuff that I've already, like, partially written. That's the other thing that makes it hard for me to actually, make an album. I have a hard time finishing things, so, like, I'll, like, write the song completely in my head and have all the instruments and everything picked out, and then, like, the actually getting it played and recorded part is, well, it's not the fun part to me, right? Like, I don't actually care about the musical performance. I care about the creation. That's what's interesting to me. So, like, if you guys want to hear my music, definitely leave comments, because, like, knowing that other people want to see it will go a long way towards actually getting me the motivation to finish it and get it fully realized, instead of just sitting in my head as this, you know, really cool idea that, like, is effectively fully fleshed out in my head. I just haven't actually taken the time to produce it. But yeah, I do a lot of creative things, and I enjoy all of them. So I enjoy all the creative things that I do. The only one that I'm really bad at, like I said, is visual art. Like, visual art's hard for me. Visual design and all of that. Like, it's just not in my skill set. Yeah. Which, you know, I just realized is probably affected by the fact that I'm actually not a super visual person when it comes to art in general. Like when it comes to art that I appreciate, I tend much more towards music and things like that. Than I do towards visual art. So like, a large part of my difficulty with visual art is probably that I just don't understand it as well because I don't get it. Like, I don't get it as strongly as other people do, and so therefore it's harder for me to use it as a medium to express myself. Also, I'm really hoping that I actually managed to get through this room in this episode. I am, at this point, not really confident that I will, but I'm hoping. Oh, I should have hovered there for a second. Oh, well, you know, one of these days, maybe I'll just do a smash cut of one of these episodes and make it look like I did everything on my first try. And then, like, right after that will be the actual episode where, like, I die a bunch of times. That'd be kind of amusing. It'd make for a good bit. You know, something I realized around the end of my second recording session is that I'm better at talking about topics, but I'm not really, when I'm not trying to be funny, I'm better at it. Which, I don't know if that's necessarily good for YouTube, but hey, just means I have to form an audience who isn't looking for the next funny man that they can watch. So that almost went well, and then it didn't. Yeah, it was going well until it came to a sudden and abrupt end, you know, when I died. Yeah, that gets me in a much better place time-wise if I do. Not that. That. It would be so sad to get hit by that last guy. Like, that would just be so depressing. Oh, that's kind of interesting that they make you break it. But hey, I got to the last section, and unfortunately, that'll have to be next episode, because my timer says 18 minutes at this point. So, like, comment, subscribe. I promise we'll finish level 3 eventually. Yeah. See you guys next time.